Hi, hello, welcome. I'm Sneezy Ferret, and this video is completely different from the ones I usually do, and hopefully you'll understand why in a few minutes. First of all, yes, I know I have a sore on my face. It's because I've got a new lip piercing and I managed to catch it. So ignore it, it's sore. It's not infected though. So there is a story that broke about a month ago, and I'm a bit late to the party, but I'll explain my reasons for making this video as we go along, and hopefully it should make sense by the end of it. So, in a few years' time will be the COP30, a climate summit in November. I think in 2030, hence why it's called COP30. Dumb. Anyway, so what makes this particular meeting so important is that the idiots who were running it decided that the best thing they could do was to bulldoze. I'll make sure I've got the numbers right in front of me. 8 miles of the Amazon to build a road to make travel easier for the people attending the climate change summit. Let that sink in for a minute. People who are joining together to talk about the climate and how important it is that we protect the world, the earth, and its natural, resources, decided to destroy and bulldoze an 8-mile or 13-kilometer stretch of the Amazon to build a road to make it easier. Now, apparently, the government there has said that they're going to make it sustainable, but I'll be perfectly honest, I don't give a damn. So, in a corner of this video, you're going to be seeing a video at the moment of a particular stick insect named, it's called a black beauty, or Periphasma sholti. It's from Peru, but it's an endangered species. It's critically endangered because of its environment. It lives in a 5-hectare area in northwest Peru. Just 5 hectares. You won't find it anywhere else in the world except in captivity. That's it. To put that in perspective, 5 hectares is the equivalent of 0.05 kilometers square. They've just destroyed 13 kilometers of the Amazon rainforest, which includes wetlands and all sorts of things. The Amazon is host to about 2.5 million species of insect, okay? Including a lot of species that are yet to be discovered. Black beauties were only discovered, I think, 20 years ago, so relatively recent if you're as old as me. The point I'm trying to make is that there is no way in hell that they can even begin to grasp the damage that they've caused, because there's no way of quantifying it. They don't know what they may have destroyed that we hadn't even come to know about yet. And that's irrespective of everything that all the local wildlife groups in the area have said, which is that this has probably had a grave impact on migratory patterns of different species that we do know about that live there. So why should you care about an insect? Or insects that we may not even know about? Well, because insects are something that we rely upon for our food, for our breathing, because especially stick insects, they can clear out a lot of old growths to allow new growth to come through. Either way, even if you don't care about all that, caring about the hypocrisy of these people who claim to care about the environment yet are willing to destroy such a large part of the environment purely for their own travel ease is utterly ridiculous. It's hypocrisy at the highest level and just insane, and makes absolutely no bloody sense. For most of us normal people, we can all kind of get behind the fact that they could have done this on Zoom. They do not have to keep flying out to these usually very beautiful areas in private planes and private helicopters when they could actually save the world a lot better by doing it at home. Hell, the money that they save from having all these big meetings, maybe they could actually use it for some good. I don't have a big platform, but I hope that maybe, just maybe, we can all agree that putting a pressure on these people, hell, if you're watching this and you're due to go, boycott it. Just boycott it. Couldn't they send these people goodie bags and little badges that they could wear to prove that they care or something? I don't know. Either way, it just really, really irritates me. I don't understand why they do it. I don't understand the thought process that went into this. I just don't get it. It makes literally no sense. There are many things that people could do for good in this world. Meeting together to pat each other on the back and say, look at what good a job we did, even though we just destroyed, a good chunk of the Amazon, the lungs of the world. I realise that algae produces more oxygen because of the carbon it takes out, but Amazon's still, quite important. Trees, breathe, that kind of thing. Either way, I'm going to end this video's rant right now. If you do know someone who goes, maybe have a chat with them and just say, look, you realise that they've done this, right? You've got to see how insane this is. I don't know how your brain can work properly if you think this is a good idea. Anyway, you had a nice little video of my Black Beauty there. She's a beautiful little girl, isn't she? Either way, see you in the next video. Hopefully it won't be one like this.